Hey there. So, chances are, if you are practicing this class with me today, you might be going through something that's feeling a little heavy or uncomfortable or just yucky in the body. And I'm sorry that you're experiencing this. Feeling a range of emotions, good and bad, is all part of our human experience. And I just want to say that I am proud of you for turning to a practice like this that makes you face those things head on instead of avoiding them or numbing them. The thing is, our problems don't go away just because we avoid them, right? And this practice gives us tools for us to navigate through these times better than ever. All right, so we are going to dive right in. And before we start, remember to give yourself grace, show yourself love, however that looks for you today, because this practice is all about you. All right, so we are going to get started in child's pose. So I want you to go ahead and open the knees out to the side. Toes are together, sink back onto the heels and walk the arms forward, bringing the forehead all the way down onto the mat. And I want to bring your attention onto your breath as it starts to flow in and out of the body. And without changing anything, all I want you to do here is just notice. Is your breath feeling choppy and quick? Is it feeling slow and deep? Is it feeling irregular? Does it feel easy to breathe, or does it feel hard to breathe? And there's no judgment here. There's no right or wrong. All you're doing is observing. I want you to see if you can let your heart drop a little bit closer to the mat. Maybe your fingers can reach forward just one more little bit. And together, we're going to just take a big breath in, deeper, probably the deepest breath you've taken today. And I want you to open your mouth and sigh that breath out. Let's do that one more time. Big, full breath in. Open the mouth, sigh the breath out. Beautiful. We're going to walk the hands over to the right now, starting to get a stretch in the left side of the body. And just noticing how this feels for you. Allowing your body to soften. When we're dealing with heavy, uncomfortable emotions, we tend to tense our bodies up. And in this beginning part of the practice, I want you to just let your body soften. Reminding yourself that it is safe for you to be in your body right here, right now. Come back through center. Go ahead, walk those hands all the way to the left till you start to feel that stretch in the right side of the body, the right rib cage. Letting your forehead rest all the way down to the mat. Allowing your breath to go a little bit deeper here. Beautiful. We're going to come all the way back to center now. Come up onto your hands and your knees. Bring your knees into center just so that they're right under the hips. Puppy pose. Walk the arms forward. We're going to keep the hips stacked right on top of the knees. Letting your heart sink as deep as you're able to here. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you can press up onto your fingertips. Maybe sway the upper body from side to side. Letting your heart drop just a teeny bit further towards the mat. Soften and relax. And slowly make your way back up to tabletop. So we're going to move a little bit with our breath here. This is one of my favorite ways to get some energy moving through the body in a way that's like not too crazy and not too intense, but let's get that stuck energy out. You know, those stuck feelings, those stuck emotions, they do no good when they're bottled up. So go ahead, reach the right arm forward, the left leg back, so meeting in a balancing table. So as we inhale, we're stretching long through the fingers all the way through the back leg. Exhale, crunch, squeeze all the air out. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Big breath. Crunch, squeeze it out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. This time we're going to come into our bird dog variation. So we're going to bend the elbow, bend the knee, hovering the elbow out to the side, the knee out to the side. Hold here. Getting a little fire in the body. Breathe and hold. Keep that knee lifted. Keep that elbow lifted. Engage your core muscles. Breathe deep. For 5, 4, 3. Lift that knee a little higher. Yes. 2 and 1. Come back to center stretch. Whew. Hands and knees. Inhale the other side now. So left arm reaches forward, right leg back. Take a big breath in, stretch long. Exhale, crunch. Tuck and lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Big breath. Exhale, crunch. Tuck and lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, crunch. Deeper breath this time. Reach long. Exhale, crunch. 2 more. Big breath. Exhale, squeeze it all out. 1 more time. Exhale, crunch. Whew. Good job. Stretch nice and long. Bird dog. Elbow comes to the side, knee comes to the side. Holding here. Keep that right knee lifted, left elbow lifted. Start to feel that fire in the body. Using that fire to burn away the things we want to release, we want to let go of. Using the breath to create more space in the body for the things we want to be attracting in, the things we want more of. For 5, 4, 3, lift that knee a little higher. Oh yeah. 2 and 1. Whew. Stretch nice and long. Hands and knees. Very good. We're going to flip the toes. Meet in a downward facing dog. If you'd like to find a little bit of movement here, you are free to do so. Bending one knee at a time. Sway the hips from side to side. And maybe put a bend in both knees, shimmy the shoulders. For the next 5 breaths, I want you to just tune into your body. Notice what your body needs in this moment. And I don't want you to hold back, but I want you to tune in. Tune into what your body needs. What does showing yourself more love and more grace in this pose look like for you? Two more breaths. We'll meet back in center, even down dog. Sweep the right leg back behind and step it all the way forward between the hands. Keep that back knee nice and straight. Big breath lifts you up. Crescent lunge. Connect the palms. Bring the hands down to the heart. We're going to twist to the right. So bringing the left elbow to the knee, rotate the rib cage around. Imagine you're trying to bring those prayer hands to heart center, lengthen through the spine. Really twisting the entire upper body, wringing out the belly, wringing out the organs, wringing out the spine. Take one more deep breath here. We're going to open the hands, plant the left hand on the inside of the right foot, right arm reaches up to the sky. From here, we're going to come into a side plank, so we're going to spin to the outer edge of the long foot and then step back. If you need to modify, you can lower that bottom knee down for some support. If you'd like to take it a little bit further, you can try lifting that top leg up. We're not going to be here for too long, so find a variation that works for you today. Big breath. One more. Beautiful. We're going to meet in plank pose. Good job. Take a full breath in. As we chaturanga, I want you to do an audible exhale. Big breath for an upward facing dog. Push through the tops of the feet, squeeze the shoulders back, creating space in the heart, space in the neck. So we're not crunching our neck, but we're lifting up. Beautiful. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Left leg sweeps back behind. Step it forward between the hands. Meeting in lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. Connect the palms. Hands come down to heart center. Twist to the left. That right elbow comes to the left knee. Rotate the heart around. And like I said, imagine if your top shoulder, your left shoulder is kind of like rounding forward. It does not need to be perfect, but I want you to imagine lifting it back to open the heart. Yes. Very good. Like you're bringing the heart to the prayer hands. And then lengthen from there. Wringing, twisting out the body. Beautiful. See if you can breathe a little bit deeper here. Breathing deep in a position that's not very easy to breathe deep in. This is the practice. So when you find yourself in that moment that's feeling stressful, that's feeling anxious, that's feeling fearful, scary, you come back to that practice, you come back to the breath. Open the hands so that right hand comes to the inside edge of the front foot. Left arm reaches up, side plank. Dropping that bottom knee if you need to. Perfect way to modify. Maybe lift that top leg up if you want a little bit of a challenge. Breathe. One more breath. Top arms coming all the way down. Good job. Take a big breath in. Audible exhale as you chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Hold here for just a couple breaths. Feel those knees and thighs lifting upward. Shoulders squeeze onto the back. Beautiful. Press back. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Sweep the right leg back behind. Bend the knee, open the hip. Pigeon pose. So we're going to bring that right knee towards the right wrist. Lower the back knee down. Take a big breath as you lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, lower down. Sleeping pigeon. Now, I know pigeon is one of those poses that some people love and some people not so much. That's okay. I want to come back to what we were talking about breathing in situations or poses, I should say, that are not very easy to breathe in. And I know this was a game changer for me when I started practicing yoga, because there were so many times in life where I would literally lose my breath. Something bad would happen. I would forget something at work, or a coworker would be mad, or, we'd drop the ball on something, or, I'm dealing with, stress of family life or whatever. And it would literally take my breath away. And one of the most powerful things you can do as a human to take your power back is, no matter what the situation, no matter what is thrown your way, in all situations, you take that moment to pause and breathe. This lesson alone will change your life. So in this pigeon pose, we get to practice this. I want you to focus your attention on the sensations you're feeling in the body. And then I want you to visualize your breath as you bring it in on the inhale, creating more space, creating more freedom, creating more confidence, creating more joy in those tense, tight parts of your body. All right, so practice that on the next 3 breaths here. Slowly walk your hands back up, lengthen the spine. We're going to shift the weight onto the right hip. We're going to spin that left leg all the way around, crossing it over for a seated twist. If you're not able to bring it all the way to the outer edge of that right thigh, just go ahead and cross your legs like sitting in a cross-legged position. Lengthen the spine, twist to the left. Good job. The more you practice that type of breathing, that type of focus and awareness, it becomes easier and easier to do. So when you find yourself in those tricky situations, those hard, breathtaking, not in a good way, situations, you're able to come back to that place of happiness, that place of space, that place of freedom, so much faster because you practiced on your mat. We're going to come back to center. Go ahead, uncross the legs, rolling over the knees, meeting in a downward dog. Go ahead, sweep the left leg back behind. Bend the knee, open the hip. Pigeon pose on the left side, so bring that left knee towards the left wrist. Lower the back knee. Take a big breath in as you lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, come into your sleeping pigeon. So I want you to practice that visualization again here on the left side. So we're going to start by bringing our attention to the parts of the body that are feeling tense and feeling tight. And then when you start to take your breath in, visualizing that breath coming into the body and starting to fill those tense places, creating more space, more flow, more freedom. Feel that expansion, feel that space being created with every breath that you take. Now, breathing this way doesn't necessarily take that tension away. It doesn't make the problem go away. But it puts us in the right headspace to flow through whatever we're facing, to handle it with more grace and ease. Like I said in the very beginning, as humans, we experience a full spectrum of emotions. Yoga is not the secret to be happy 24/7, I wish. But instead, yoga gives us those tools to flow. It gives us the tools to get the energy moving in our body. It gives us the tool and the practice to come back to the breath time and time and time again. So that when we're in the real world, when we're head on with this crazy whatever it is in front of us, this problem, this challenge, this obstacle, we don't shy away. we don't try to avoid it. We don't turn to different things to numb us from the problem and the stress. But instead we come back to center, we come back to alignment so we can flow through with ease. Take a couple more breaths exactly as you are. Slowly make your way back up. We're going to shift the weight into the left hip, sweep that right leg all the way around, coming into a cross-legged position or planting that right foot on the outer edge of the left thigh and coming into a seated twist. So sit nice and tall, bringing the left elbow to the right knee as we rotate around. And then start to make your way back to center. Uncross the legs. We'll meet in our downward dog again. Maybe shake it out a little bit. Sway the hips. We're going to end the practice the same way we started. So I want you to open your knees out to the side, coming into child's pose, sinking the hips back, walking the arms forward, and letting your forehead come all the way down to the mat. Then I want you to take a big breath in. Audible exhale, sigh it out. Yes. Close the eyes. And I want to leave you with one of my favorite reflection questions. when it comes to really rough, bad days. And that is, where is the lesson? I am a true believer that things aren't just happening to us, they are happening for us. So as we end our practice here in our child's pose, I want you to take a moment to think about what brought you to this class. I want to think about whatever is feeling heavy, whatever is feeling uncomfortable or difficult for you right now. And ask yourself, where is the lesson? What is this bad experience here to teach me? So take the next couple breaths. Maybe even after this practice, you grab your journal and you journal about it, or whatever your favorite way to reflect. But take a moment to think about, where is the lesson in this? How can I use this really bad, shitty situation to grow and to evolve? And it doesn't have to happen immediately. Give yourself that space to feel and process whatever you need to feel and process. But also take that time to reflect on, where is the lesson? How can I grow? How can I evolve? Please take as much time here as you need. I'm so proud of you for turning to your yoga mat today. You are already taking steps in the right direction, and I'm very proud of you. Namaste.